Cubic 851, turn right heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
Hey everyone, welcome to DJ's Aviation, and the first video technically over 100,000 subscribers. I'd like to extend an absolutely massive thank you to you all for your continued support that you show me. You may notice now, when replying to comments, I'll have a tick next to my name. This essentially means I am verified on YouTube, and am the real DJ's Aviation. This also recognises me for having over 100,000 subscribers. Today I wanted to examine some comments made in regards to the Airbus A380 and its future within the aviation industry. These comments were made by an Airbus spokesperson and told to the New Straits Times. What I'll be doing in this video is outlining the comments and giving an explanation on what's being said. Later on in this video, I'll really dive into the second-hand market as well. Over the past few months, while the Airbus A380 program has brought in doubters, Airbus have continued to remain confident that their super jumbo, known as the A380, still has a place within the aviation industry. However, Airbus did note that the future of their A380 jet doesn't solely rest on new orders, rather the secondary market. This is in regards to leasing or the purchasing of the aircraft second-hand for a better price. Highfly ordered two ex-Singapore Airlines A380s, and the first has already begun its leasing journey with Norwegian Airlines, operating from London Gatwick to New York. Our first comment of the day is as follows. Since its launch, the A380 has been the unprecedented comfort leader. Passengers love the aircraft, and the A380 has a loyal following globally. Adding larger capacity aircraft such as the A380 is the only solution for growth going forward. The point being made here is that the A380 is suited for passengers, and this is the edge that Airbus believe they have over other aircraft in the market. Having flown on the Qantas A380, I can certainly say it was extremely comfortable and I really enjoyed the overall flight experience. But in saying all that, I'm yet to experience any 747, more importantly, the 747-8, so it is difficult to say which one is better from my point of view. In saying all of this though, the deliveries for the aircraft will continue to drop as the years go on, with an estimated 6 deliveries occurring in 2020. But while that is very low, Airbus note it is sustainable. I wanted to also take a look at one comment that was made here, and that is larger capacity aircraft such as the A380 is the only solution for growth going forward. Instant thoughts is I don't really believe this is true. Certainly we need more capacity, but these aircraft are still not efficient enough for airlines to be operating them constantly. Emirates, the largest customer of the A380, ordered additional A380s earlier in the year, which of course was a huge boost to the program, and this further highlighted Emirates' belief in the program. However, they have openly expressed how they feel about the A380 Plus, and it's far from positive. The country manager for Malaysia of Emirates said, "Everywhere we operate, the Emirates A380 attracts consumer demand for our industry-leading in-flight experience in all cabin classes, and is welcomed by local economies as a contributor to tourism and visitor growth." Adding, over 105 million passengers have flown on the Emirates A380 since it first joined Emirates' modern fleet. Emirates A380s currently fly to 49 destinations, spanning Africa, Asia, Australasia, Europe, the Middle East, and the Americas. While deliveries are slowing down, the cabin products that the A380 have on offer mean that airlines can continue to offer the best product possible. Singapore Airlines, while removing 2 A380s, took delivery of the first of 5 new Airbus A380s in 2017, and these will be fitted with the latest cabin products. In early 2018, Airbus also announced the A380 Airbus Cabin Flex, which would launch with Qantas in the coming years. These constant upgrades benefit the passengers and further validate what the spokesperson was saying about the A380 being a favourite among passengers. Additionally, I wanted to really discuss the second-hand market for the Airbus A380. The hefty cost that is associated with purchasing a brand new A380 outright is frankly often too much for airlines. Operating the A380 second-hand can be a more cost-effective option, as the aircraft has usually passed its peak and is on the decline. This isn't the case for airlines removing their A380s in 2018 though, as it is still a relatively new aircraft. We've already seen the likes of British Airways turn down the opportunity to buy brand new A380s despite their firm interest because of the price. Instead, it's been reported they'll look to Emirates to purchase some of their second-hand ones when they start being removed from the EK fleet. Finally, the acquisition of two A380s for high fly mean that new carriers will have the opportunity to utilise the A380 for small amounts of time within their operations. It will also likely mean that airlines will have the opportunity to put the A380 on routes that we haven't seen before. For example, Gatwick to New York, direct, and that high fly A380 is currently operating with Norwegian Airlines at the time of recording. What are your thoughts on the comments being made and the swap of focus within Airbus to more the secondary market, including leasing and more? Let me know in the comments section below. I'd like to thank you very much for your continued support and of course helping me hit 100,000 subscribers. I honestly never thought this was possible, and I'd like to thank you once again. I look forward to you all joining me in the next one.
Erase all of these broken dreams in flight, and we'll fly.